Hello everyone, Cub here and welcome back to another Shop Titans video. Today I'm going to try and make 100 million XP, which will bring me a big step closer to reaching level 80. And while I'm doing that, I'm also going to talk about how to make a lot of XP pretty quickly and just give you some general tips on how to level up quickly yourself. And currently we also have the Tower of Titans running, so that will influence some of the things I'm doing, and I will talk about those in a bit. Let's get to work. First off, let me show you real quick. I am at 3,350,000,000 into the level. So my target is 3,450,000,000. Let's see how quickly we can get that done. So if you want to level up quickly yourself, I suggest you look at the Shop Titans data spreadsheet. I will leave a link in the comments. And there you can see all blueprints, and also there are the values of XP each sale will give you for each item. So for me, for example, I found out that the best items to sell for me, because I'm also deeply ascended in those trees and I get the plus 5% surcharge value from those items. For me the best are the Herald of the End, Ivory Queen Rod and the Crustacean. So I'm looking to buy those on the market usually. And then what you also want to do is you want to enchant those items. I'm enchanting with T12 elements as much as I can, though the prices of T12 elements are quite high now. I'm buying some when I can get them for a half decent price, but they are overall quite high at the moment, because currently it's Tower of Titans, and during Tower of Titans your heroes bring back a ton of items and people want to sell those items enchanted, so the demand for enchantments is higher than usual. So, however, because I want to level up quickly, I'm willing to lose a bit of gold here, personally. It's only really this bad for the tier 12 elements though, so if you're like looking at tier 9, it's usually not as bad. Prices are a bit better. Here you can even buy this one below 2 times the value, for example. It's only really the end game players, the tier 12 players, who push the prices a lot. Anyways, let's check out also the items that I'm looking to buy. I need to select tier 12. Alright, so this one, and this is the good part about Tower of Titans, the item prices themselves drop because people get capped on inventory space because all the heroes from Tower of Titans bring back so many items. So I can buy this for a bit over base value basically at the moment. Okay, now price increased quite a bit. So let's check. Actually, it's still better than this one. How about, oh, this one is better value wise, so let's buy some of these. Market is lagging. Okay, that's enough. I'm also close to getting capped because, yeah, I have the same issues. I also get a ton of items. And especially because I send Polonia on the tower runs as much as I can to get even more items. So let's also buy some enchantments because I'm low now. And I want some fire enchantments because the Crustacean or whatever it's called, the huge crab, has fire affinity, so that gives a bit of extra gold. The Queen Ivory Rod has light, but light is too expensive. I'm not buying for over 3 million gold. That's too much. I'm actually going to buy a few more fire enchantments. Alright, this should be good for now. And now I'm going to enchant all of these with fire. And I might need to buy some more spirits. Wow, why is that chimera sound so loud? Alright, these. Also, all spirits are loud, I feel like. Let's enchant this too. I'm actually going to use some of these. Not ideal, but I have those banked, so might as well use them. Alright, that's good for now. I should start selling. However, before I do, I might want to quickly check my quests here. Let's first see the tower. Climb the next floor. I'm not in a rush because I'm ahead. Like, I'm well on my way to beating this in time, so I don't need to rush it. And relax. And these, I'm just going to use a silver compass. Fine. And just send this one on hard. Complete the... I always complete the... No matter the event, basically, I always want to complete the bosses still. For the chests, for the keys. Also, might as well sell. And this, okay. Now, let's get to selling. Also, I'm at 809 million gold now. Let's see how much we can make in a bit here. Starting off well with a misfire small talk. And some more. Speed up some crafts because I'm capped on resources. I'm currently focusing on crafting enchantments myself. Because the prices are so high and yeah. I want to enchant everything, So I already checked earlier. The best I can get with the Queen Ivory Rod, for example, that is enchanted, is 1 million XP, pretty much. So that's would be about 100 sales of Queen Ivory Rod or the Giant Crab or something like that. I'm curious to see how long it will take, because I have no idea. I usually just play. I play a bit in the morning, then a bit during the day, and a bit in the evening before going to bed. And I end up with about 100 million a day. But I have never actually... That was a misclick just now, by the way. I have never actually paid attention or did 100 million in one go. So I'm curious to see how long this will take. And don't worry, I will cut the video. I'm not going to show all the gameplay where I just sell items. It's going to be boring anyways. Someone brought in this gun recently. Where is it? Most recent. Here it is, the gift wrap rifle. Fun fact, this is actually the single highest XP item there is at the moment. At least according to the spreadsheet, and I assume it is accurate. But also what I wanted to say is I'm going to lock it, because I'm locking all tier 11 and tier 12 items. Because I want to surcharge all of those, and I want to enchant them before though. So when I get them from like quests or someone comes in and sells them to me or something, I don't want them to end up on my rack just yet. So I'm going to lock it and then I'm going to enchant it. And then I can sell it. Let's check the Queen Ivory Rod in a bit here. When I have enough energy to surcharge that one. Alright, now we have enough. Can surcharge this. Let's see, I'm at 3537. And now I am at... Yeah, 3547. So it's pretty much exactly 1 million. That's the best case scenario for me, basically. Well, not only for me, also for you. Because there's no other way to make it any higher. This is actually... Let's see this one too. Now that someone wants to buy this, because this is supposed to be the highest XP possible. I'm curious to see. Could be a bit more than 1 million, but I'm not sure how much more exactly. Alright, we have enough, so let's surcharge. 3549. 3559 and like 30,000. So it's not a ton more. But yeah, that was the single best sale, I think, possible. Oh, also, I sold quite a few like legendaries and everything that I got. And I'm quite well over 3k at the moment, and as I talked about before, I just have 3k in my mind as a base. I want to stay above 3k gems, so I'm going to start spending a few gems here to upgrade my furniture. I can upgrade like 6 more at this rate. So I started with 350 and I've been playing for about, let me check, like 15 minutes or so already. The rate wasn't great so far, so only 7 million in 15 minutes. That would be, what's that, like 14 times 15? What is that even? 160 minutes? So almost 3 hours total to get 100 million. Yeah, that's longer than it usually takes. But then again, I usually do it over the course of an entire day anyways. Like, play a bit in the morning, log in a few times over the day to play just for a few minutes, and then play a bit longer in the evenings usually. And yeah, as you can see, leveling up is not easy. It takes a while, especially at higher levels. It takes a long while. So even when going this speed, like 100 million a day is pretty good. And because I'm trying, and that's like, yeah, already apparently almost 2-3 hours a day of play. So even that would be 37.5 days basically to go from 79 to 80. Leveling up is one of those things that you can't really force too quickly. It's just not gonna happen. It takes a while, it takes patience and endurance. That's just how it is. And I highly suggest that you don't even pay attention to your XP, other than like trying to enchant everything and stuff to sell for more XP. But I wouldn't go on about checking your XP and your progress all the time, because that will just make your perception of the speed of progress, it will make it seem very slow. Alright, King Sale, let's see. Okay, that one. Limited edition, and another one, nice. Limited edition. Some good sales. Alright, I am going to cut the video here, and I will be back when either something really interesting happens or I will reach 100 million for the day. And I will keep track of the playtime and let you know how long it took me to get 100 million XP. See you in a bit. And I am back. Well, this did not quite go as I expected. Turns out it actually takes a long time. So I did in total, I actually used a stopwatch to check my time spent. Actual gameplay time was 2 hours, 48 minutes and 43 seconds. That's a lot longer than I expected, to be honest. But I guess kind of works out. So I do like 100 million per day without actually paying attention to it usually. So that means I usually play close to 3 hours every day, I guess. But it kind of works out, I think. So the math kind of checks out. Since I usually play like almost an hour in the morning, I feel like, and then a lot of small sessions over the course of the day, and then probably another hour or so in the evening. I guess it makes sense. But still, I was actually a bit surprised how long it was. So with that being said, there are 2 other things that I wanted to mention that happened. First of all, I finally sold the legendary item that I picked up from the store days ago. I don't know how many days. It finally sold. Took a while. And I made, let me check real quick, I made a screenshot. I made 222 gems after tax. So yeah, that was really good. It got a bit less than initially because I kept getting undercut. But yeah, no, it finally sold and I still made 222 gems. It's still very much worth it to buy legendary tier 11 items on the market. At least this one was. You would have to check for other items in particular, how much they're worth. Also, one more thing, I made a screenshot of how many items you actually get during Tower of Titans. I have a screenshot here. I kept sending Polonia, and here on floor 28, I made 42 items in total, 20 tier 10 and 22 tier 11 items. So yeah, it's a ton. It's a ton of items that you get, and also high tier items. So yeah, anyways, leveling up is a long, tedious process. So do yourself a favor and don't actually actively look at your XP all day, every day, because that will just slow you down. Just enjoy the ride and eventually you will just level up. Anyways, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye!